Dr. Rob Worrall. I'm a principal lecturer in external engagement at the University of Sunderland. I'm here specifically in Naivasha and Nakuru because I'm doing some work with Midrift Human Rights Network and Dignity Institute Against Torture, the Danish Institute Against Torture, working on a place-based leadership development program. The place-based leadership development comes from my doctoral research, which looked at the experience of participants taking part in place-based collaboratives, and identified that there were a number of tensions and dilemmas that place-based leaders have to work through. We think these tensions are particularly important and also quite difficult to work through for leaders working in the Kenyan context and also working in such a sensitive and difficult area as urban violence prevention. The idea of me coming over was to do a couple of pilot initiatives, which we did last year in Nakuru in October and Naivasha in December. And we carried out a couple of pilot initiatives to find out if my thinking and research was relevant to the violence prevention context. In fact, the two pilots were very successful, and in fact so successful that Dignity and Midrift considered that leadership development, and particularly place-based transformational leadership development, should be part of the ongoing program. So I am going to be working with Midrift Human Rights Network and the Dignity Institute Against Torture for the next 3 years on place-based leadership development, working with cohorts of cross-sector, intersectoral leaders from multiple agencies and from multiple professional backgrounds, working with them to help improve their leadership capability and to support the other projects that are going on. Not only are we carrying out leadership development practice, but this is also part of a fundamental research program where we're making sure we are collecting data at the beginning and the end of every session, so that we can reflect on and understand the leadership development program, how the leadership development program is having an impact. And also we want the participants to own the program, so we're also asking them to share with us the different types of interventions and subjects that they would like to be discussed. Secondly, we also believe that we need to collect additional qualitative data to put together academic and professionally focused reports and articles to promote place-based leadership development and the positive impact it's had, and to showcase the work of Dignity, the Midrift Human Rights Network and Sunderland University working in partnership, because we think this is actually a cutting-edge program, not only in research but also in terms of the approach. So as part of the ongoing development of this program, we are currently applying to a number of funding agencies, such as the British Academy of Management, the European Union's Development Directorate, and also potentially the British Academy to apply for funding to actually support the research. My hope is to not only deliver leadership development interventions over the next 3 years, for which we have some funding from Dignity, but also to carry out further research. So I'll be coming back to do some interviews with participants from both Naivasha and also Nakuru. We think that this is fundamental because we want to learn from our experience of the program, and we want to enter into a process of continuous improvement. We also think it's fundamental because we think there are lessons from this program, not only for Kenya, but also for South America, in particular Guatemala, and potentially lessons for some of the challenges faced by the police and health services in the UK. To this end, I am also involved in a number of research collaborative initiatives with organisations based in the UK, but also based in places like the United States, and I'm currently working on a number of research papers and conference articles which will be developed and publicized via conferences and academic journals And I've also been asked to speak at a number of national and international conferences in areas like policing, but also public health and national health. So I think in essence, I believe and I have a passion for this work because I think it can have a real impact on the ground, not only impact for individual leaders, but also for the collaborative efforts of leaders in Naivasha and Nakuru working towards improving the process of urban violence prevention. It is not me coming to tell people how to lead, it is me facilitating the dialogue amongst the leaders. It's very much a collaborative approach, and we're very much designing and developing the program in ongoing collaboration with the participants themselves, as well as the communities and other agencies, both from the public, private and not-for-profit sector, that are actually involved in this collaborative and this important work.